4 matches to go. Banele, there's a big one on Thursday. 6 p.m. Orlando Stadium. Kaizer Chiefs host Mamelodi Sundowns. We know that this is a do or die for Mamelodi Sundowns. Win and they breach the gap to, well, the level on points with goal difference.
Put massive pressure on Chiefs.
And then if Chiefs win, it's curtains for Sundowns. How can we see that one?
Hey, for me, I think it's going to be an interesting game. I mean, if Chiefs win this game, they would have been like champions already, because they'll need
you can start engraving on the
3 points
on the trophy,
but knowing Chiefs, they can still bottle that. But yeah, I mean, it's a very interesting game on Thursday night. I mean, the top two with only 3 points, so it's everything to play for. Definitely a 6-pointer. We haven't seen something like this in a very long time. Not only in the PSL, but I mean EPL or whatever. We really haven't seen something like this, where with 4 games to go, teams facing each other, only 3 points separate the two teams. So it'll be interesting to see how both coaches approach this game.
It is a league game, but it does have the makings of like a cup final.
Like even a Champions League final.
I think that's a stretch. Looking at how both teams have been playing in the bubble. So for me, how does Middendorp approach this one? He knows that he doesn't need to win. A draw is good enough to just make it a photo finish, take it to the final day if he has to. How will he approach it? Yeah,
look, with Middendorp at the moment, it's a matter of finishing off the games. I mean, any gap at this point of time, it's needed, be it a 1 point gap, be it a goal difference.
Should he go for the kill, though?
No, definitely not. Because, I mean, Jesse, you play this game, take off -1 game, it's 3 games, and you still afford to lose the 1 game because you've got that superior goal difference. So I think just try and get a draw in this one. Don't go all out. Wait for your Sundowns. Be patient. If they are taking you, let them open those spaces. Try utilize Sebo Kamapilia, Tukambole, or even Uzuma. Say, okay, get in those spaces, put the ball there, maybe try and score. But don't try finish off the league in this game. You don't have to. Be patient. Wait for your Mamelodi Sundowns.
Don't be naive.
Yeah, definitely. Give them the respect they
What about this one? Not really sacrifice, but don't go all out against Sundowns. Focus on the Bidvest-Wits game. You know, whether you lose or not, you're still going to be on top of the log. Focus on the Bidvest-Wits game and then take it from there. What do you think about that?
Yeah, if Chiefs can get a draw, as I said, I mean, it's...
Or lose. Let's say they lose. Can they put one eye on the Wits fixture?
No. Then it would be massive pressure. I mean, if they draw this one, Jesse, with having Unukovic coming back, I mean, the game against Wits, where he'll be like yellow card free, you can then go all out in that game, where you can even still afford to lose it. But, you know, if you beat Wits, then you can like need one win against your Barocas or your Chipper United, you know. So go all out in the game against Wits. Against Sundowns, be patient, wait for them, try get a draw if you can, and take it from there.
We spoke about Chiefs a lot. Sundowns now, past 2 games, throwing against Maritzburg, beating Golden Arrows. Arrows, we know, implemented that low block. Chiefs are expecting to do the same. Sundowns, how will they approach it?
I think also for Mamelodi Sundowns, I mean, it's a must-win game for them, but they must be patient. Everyone is saying go out guns blazing. Now that one, I mean, for me, it's a no-no, because if Chiefs score first, it means Sundowns must score 2 more goals. So just try be patient, like how they did against Golden Arrows. Be patient, attack, but still be cautious. You know, don't go all out like.
You know, you can't afford to lose any more points.
Exactly. So yeah, be patient. Even a draw, it's not the worst result for Mamelodi Sundowns. I mean, they've only got relegation threatened teams coming up. Yes, they're not going to be easy, but don't go all out in this game. Attack like you mad. Just be patient. Try open them. I mean, Chiefs can be opened. We know that. So yeah, it is a 50-50 game that will depend on how both coaches approach this game.
How important is that first goal? And the timing of the first goal?
I think it's massively important to Middendorp. I mean, we know that he had his eyes on this game against Stellenbosch. I mean, he sacrificed a lot of players and he didn't push his Chiefs so hard. He knew that he could afford to take a point and go all out in this game. So will he still go all out? We don't know. So that first goal will be a massive one. I mean, if Chiefs score first, Sundowns will need to. If Sundowns score, Chiefs will need to attack them now and make it a game a bit more open. So I think both teams will be a lot more cautious. I won't be surprised if we go into the first water break without a team having a shot on target.
And what about the timing? The timing of the goal is what I'm more focused on. If it's 0-0 and Chiefs score first in the 50-something minutes or 68 minutes, for me it's game over for Sundowns. Psychologically, it'll kill them, I think.
Hey, we've seen some strange things.
Strange things have happened,
bubble,
especially in the bubble.
I wouldn't say game over, but if Chiefs go first, it will put massive pressure on Mamelodi Sundowns. They'll now have to attack with everything, which will mean more spaces will be more opened at the back, and the Chiefs can score the second goal. But if Chiefs can go 2-0 up, which I doubt, seriously doubt, then it would be game over. If Sundowns go 2-0 up, it would be game over also. You know, if Chiefs don't have that firepower they usually have with Castro and Nekovic being absent for this game. So it's going to be a tricky one.
Log leaders, Chiefs 13-10. Sundowns outsiders, they're the champions. They're outsiders at 2-1. Where can we put our money?
I disagree with the betting.
Do they have the wrong favorite, or should it just be a bit more closer?
It should be a bit more closer. I think 15-10, 15-10, or maybe Sundowns can be favourite at 14-10.
Somewhere along those lines, though.
Yeah, not 2-1. Definitely not 2-1.
Prediction?
I'll go for a draw. I'll still say draw.
Draw 22-10.
22-10.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll still go with that.
For me, I think Sundowns edge this one.
You've been very bullish about him.
Yeah, I've been very confident, and like I have been throughout the season, I'll be very surprised if once again Chiefs can shock me and just pull a masterclass. But that's what we think. Let us know what you think down below in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Until next week. For more soccer betting tips and previews, get the latest copy of Soccer Betting News for only 10 Rand at your nearest Hollywood Bets branch or news agents.